Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And again, in a very short video, I'll just talk about some of the recent job opportunities and hiring drives that have come up, and you can apply to whichever ones match your profile. And if you want to always stay alert with these opportunities, you can definitely consider subscribing to this channel and also share it around with some of your friends or contacts who are looking for an opportunity right now in these trying times of COVID. If someone has lost their job or is looking for a vacancy in some organization, this is definitely going to help them apply to the ones in the right time. So then let's directly move to the opportunities one by one. Okay, so the first one that we have is from this startup called Yugabyte DB. So this is something that you might not have heard of. This is a very recent company or a small startup right now, and they are looking for a software engineer. And the CTC that they offer is pretty insane for an entry level position. It's I think 47 lakhs and above. So CTC also includes stock, and then probably these are ESOPs that they have included being a startup. So I'm not exactly sure of the breakup, but still it's going to be pretty nice because startups do pay really well, and that the experience that they're looking for is from 0 to 4 years. So freshers can also apply for this role. Then the last date to apply for this is the 13th of May. So there are still like 2 weeks left for you to apply. And this is a current hiring drive going on. The drive location is remote online. So I think the work location is also going to be work from home for now. Then they have a referral reward as well for someone who already works, which is again pretty high. So 10 lakhs for only a successful referral. This is not something that most companies offer for one referral. So this definitely pays well. And owing to that, I think the recruitment process and the interviews are also going to be pretty tough to clear. So then they have something about the referral program. This is something you don't need to worry about. Then about the company. So this is, I think, a database heavy company, and RDBMS and SQL, this is what they work with the most. And they have Series B funding from Lightspeed, Dell, 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐻. This is why probably they can pay this well. And then they are claiming this to be the best opportunity in India today. So they have mentioned about the work content from like SQL databases, then RDBMS, NoSQL databases like MongoDB. They are claiming for a startup to have a good work as well as, I'm not sure of the work-life balance, but this is something. And here they've already mentioned that this is not an IPO currently. So they do offer ESOPs where upside multiplier are huge. So this is definitely a part of your CTC. Just be sure of that. Actual CTC could dwarf the CTC indicated above. They've already mentioned this. So do not get carried away by this 47 lakhs. This is definitely not what you are going to get. This includes ESOPs, which might be a significant portion of that amount. So your base salary, I'm not sure, they've not disclosed it, but do not get carried away by these numbers, definitely. And then the eligibility is 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Everyone is eligible. BE, BTech, computer science or IT. Great academic track record is what they're looking for, and great companies experience. So they definitely have very high demands. And I'm not sure of the background of the company. This is a new name that I've heard as well. Something about the referral, this is for, if you know someone who works there, you can ask them for a referral as well. This might probably be ease out your shortlisting process and then jump directly to the interview rounds. Probably, I'm not sure. Then the job description. So first is backend software engineer for a cloud infrastructure. So for this one, these are your responsibilities. Programming languages used are mainly Python and Java. And then requirements, bachelor's degree, master's degree in computer science, building infrastructure frameworks, experience in that, Java, Python again, and RESTful APIs, control planes, containers like Kubernetes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And they also have another opening for a full stack software engineer. For this one, the programming languages are mainly JavaScript and Java, which is obvious for a full stack position. Bachelor's, master's, computer science, same as above. This part is again same as above. Then proficient in JavaScript and React, REST API designing. And so yeah, basically more of a front-end role, I guess. And then they have also mentioned a brief about the compensation. So at the time of joining, 5,000 ESOPs they are going to offer. The value of ESOP, I'm not sure. This is probably divided in 4 years. So I think they are mentioning per year, I guess, because this is going to be excess of 1 crore. So yeah, I think this is for 1 year. And then compensation fixed part would be 24, and the remaining would be ESOP. So yeah, out of this 47, the fixed portion is going to be 24, which is almost half only. The remaining are going to be all ESOPs, 50% of that. And then with more than 1 year of experience, can expect a higher CTC than this as well. So they are definitely paying pretty well. And then this is something that they are paying for referrals, I think 1 lakh, 3 lakh and 10 lakhs. So they definitely do pay a lot. And yeah, if you want to apply for this one, just this is being conducted through 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏, which is probably they are using as a third-party platform to take in applications. You can log in and apply to this particular role. Definitely a very good position in terms of the pay scale. and I'm not sure of the interviews. You will probably have to ask someone who already works there. So this is all for now. Spend a lot of time on this. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one is from JPMorgan Chase for a software engineer role, Java software engineer at Bangalore. This is not Bangalore one, this is probably software engineer one. So the job is going to be a full-time role, and you need to apply to this before 10th of May. So be sure of that. This is the job location. And for the job description, bachelor's degree or equivalent degree experience. And I think they've not mentioned any particular discipline, but computer science or related discipline, because this is for a software engineering role. Then knowledge of application data infrastructure architecture disciplines, knowledge of design, architecture design, proficiency in development tool sets. So they've not taken names of any particular technology. A very generic description. So not much to read about this in this particular one. If you apply, you'll probably get more idea of the particular application. And to apply, just click on this button and fill the form. They'll probably ask you to log in JPMorgan's portal and then apply. So yeah, if you're proficient in Java, you can definitely apply for this particular role. Okay, so the next opportunity is from Google, and I'm not going to waste a lot of time talking about this particular company. You might have already heard of its name. The role is for a university graduate software engineer, 2021 start. So this is for people who are currently in their final years right now. And I think only that particular batch can apply, graduating this year. Job location is going to be at Bangalore and Hyderabad, so you might get a chance to choose one out of these two. This is where it has its offices in India, so you can choose any one, I think. Then the qualifications are bachelor's degree. I think not again mentioned any discipline, so computer science related discipline probably, and experience working with Unix, Linux, Windows, Mac, all operating systems, distributed systems, machine learning, and then TCP/IP protocols. So knowledge about networking concepts as well. Programming experience in C, C++, Java, or Python. So the most common languages, you must be aware of at least one of these definitely. And for your preferred qualifications, they are preferring master's degree or PhD. But since this role is for a university graduate, so I'm not sure if they mean a postgraduate or undergraduate, but you can definitely apply since bachelor's degree is also acceptable. About the job, you can read about it from here. And then this is Google is also hiring through Kickstart, which is just about to take place. So you can try appearing in those contests as well, and they'll probably hire you for this particular position only if you rank good in the contests. And for your responsibilities, so research, conceive, develop software applications, Google's product offering, and natural language processing, artificial intelligence, data compression, ML. So again, very generic description. So this is a generic software engineer role, not a specific mobile development, web development, or any specific role. So you can apply for this one. For Google, the coding interview rounds and online assessments only consist of data structures, algorithms, and coding problems mostly. So you definitely need to be very well versed with all those. It's not going to be very easy to clear, but data structures and algorithms is the one thing you should be focusing on if you want to apply for this particular role. And to apply, just click on this particular button, upload your resume, and that's it. You'll probably get a email from them about the online assessment. All right, next one is from PayPal, and this is for a software engineer one. These are the two job locations, Chennai and Bangalore. This is a full-time role, and this is people who are currently in universities cannot apply for this one. Only graduates or experienced candidates can apply. So about the company, just read about it from here before applying. And for your job description, so this is what your job is going to look like. Understanding core products organization, developing code. Code is well commented, typically improves after one or more code reviews. All your clean code practices. Then basic understanding of technical concepts, specialized field. Again, nothing very specific. And primary location is Chennai, additional location is Bangalore. So you might be given an offer about which one you need to choose. And to apply, you can either sign in with LinkedIn and apply, or you can apply through this button as well. So yeah, not really mentioned a lot. For the graduates and the batches, 2021 cannot apply, and any year before that can apply. So 2020 and before can apply for this particular position, and no constraints on the branch or discipline that you have. So if you have a bachelor's degree, you can apply for this one. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next is from this company called Orange Group, and this is for the role of a associate software engineer. You need to apply to this before 5th July, so there's a lot of time right now. And about your role, so work on agile projects in sprint mode. So this you might not be familiar with if you have not worked in an industry already, but this is a way that your tasks are scheduled. So nothing much that you need to know of right now about this. The technologies that you need to know about are these ones. So knowledge on web services, XML, SOAP, UI, then Linux, SQL, Oracle, MongoDB databases, basic knowledge on Jira, Confluence. So these are products made by Atlassian, and you don't need to worry about these ones right now. You'll be aware of when you start working. Then after that, robot framework Selenium in order to write and automate the tests, knowledge about GUI automation, Python, and then good reporting skills. This looks like an automation testing role, if I'm not wrong. Then web browsers, scripting, and application web servers are Apache Tomcat and WebLogic. So additional information, good written verbal communication skills, fluent English, ability to work with aggressive schedules. So again, startup, you might be required to work in heavy workloads and identify problems, work solution, again, generic stuff. Then department, this is the department that the company is probably hiring for. And for applying, you can click on this particular button. It is also amongst the top 100 employers, I think, or something like that. So Orange Business Services is the company, and I'm not very sure of this company, but you can probably read about it from their website or somewhere. And this is again for an associate software engineer role. So 2021 and before, all grads can apply for this particular role. Okay, next is an opportunity from Cisco, which is for a field sales engineer and internship. And this is a university recruiting internship. Job location is going to be Bangalore. And for this one, this is for a duration of 9 weeks, a full-time internship. Does not make sense, but this is for 9 weeks. And your internship start date is going to be 7th June 21. So this one is only for 2022 grads. So students who are currently in 3rd year can apply for this one. And as part of this, you can read about the company, the business unit, and who you are. So here they've mentioned everything. Pursuing BE, BTech, ME, MTech in computer science or related field. Year of graduation 2022 only. So 3rd years can apply. GPA 7.5 or higher. And then you need to be, your college should allow a 9-week internship starting from 7 June. Then the technologies will be JavaScript, CSS, Ruby on Rails, C, and then C++, and understanding of databases. So creative thinking, problem solving skills, and fluent in English. So that's all. To apply, you can click on this button, fill the forms. So only 2022 grads can apply for this one. Okay, so the last position that we have for now is from Ola, and Ola you might already be know of. It's a startup for ride hailing, cab hailing services. And this one is for a software development engineer in the testing role. So SDT1 is what this role is. So yeah, SDT1. And about the company, just read about this if you want to know. This was a startup founded in 2011. And for the roles and responsibilities of this role, for the SDT role, so write test cases to test different features and understanding implementing agile test strategy, Scrum owners, ensuring proper use of testing tools, everything related to your testing skills. If you are not already familiar with these, don't worry about that. This is an entry-level role. You can still apply. In your interview, they'll probably again consist of data structures, questions, and algorithms, and object-oriented programming, low-level designing, all of that. So apart from this, desired skills are bachelor's, BCA, BTech, BE, master. So all the degrees are fine for this one in computer or telecommunications. So computer science, ECE, electronics, electrical, everything is applicable for this one. And then knowledge about testing skills, Jira, Selenium, Agile, computer science fundamentals, object-oriented design, data structures, algorithms, common software patterns. So this part is what your interview will include, and proficiency in at least one of the scripting languages. So that's all for this one, and I think this is an SDT1 role. So 2021 and before grads can apply who are in their final years right now or who have already graduated in the past. So to apply, you can click on this button, fill the forms, and that's all the opportunities that we have right now. So yeah, those were the openings that we're taking in applications right now at the moment. And if you want to stay updated and alert with all these openings in the future as well, definitely do consider subscribing to this channel and also share it with your contacts or friends who are looking for jobs right now in these trying times. This is definitely going to be a helpful resource in staying alert about all the positions, and also I'll keep on posting material about preparing for interviews as well, so you can check that out as well. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon in the next video.